Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How you doing today? I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day. All right, so today is Wednesday. I believe it's the 21st. Yep, August 21st. So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and see if anybody pops on and see if I can get it to show up on my iPad so that I can see if there are any comments. So bear with me a second. Okay, so now what is this I have? Oh boy. There's always something going on, eh? Okay, hang on. Hang on, there we are. I think, no, that, yep. I know, sometimes things just don't work the way you think they do. Yeah, so again, this week, okay, so I got the camera all ready. And so I just put it on go live just and then there's a little 3-second countdown. So when you go live, it goes 3, 2, 1. And I just like to make sure everything's okay. So I hit the 3 and then I just let it go 1 second and I turn it off because I'm not actually going live, right? Anyways, I look at again, my face is so big it doesn't even fit in the camera picture. So I'm thinking, oh my God, so now what? So anyway, so I think, okay, well, last time I turned the camera off, I turned the phone off and it fixed itself. So I did that. I did it again and it didn't work. So I thought, oh, now what? So I turned it off again and then I put it back on and it worked fine. So I don't understand what's going on with Facebook. Facebook is like an entity all on its own that nobody can figure out. Anyways, so my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So if you're watching, please say hello, and if you're watching the replay, please say hi. All right, so what have I got today? If you received any bonus coupons in the month of July, please make sure that you redeem them by the end of August, okay? Because if you don't redeem them by the end of August, they'll be gone and no good. So it's kind of like use them or lose them. All right. Don't be phoning on September 1 thinking you can use them because you won't be able to. Okay. So that's just a reminder to do that before the end of the month. Also a reminder about our designer series paper that is on sale for 15% off. These are select designer series papers only from the annual catalog. And that runs also until the end of August. Okay, so just a reminder about that. And just a reminder again, the new catalog is here. Woohoo! Okay, so I can't show you anything inside, which is very upsetting because I would love to show you some stuff, but I can do that. I think the catalog kicks in September 4th. So you're going to have to wait until September 4th before I can show you anything inside. But if you want your own personal copy, leave me, put a note in the comments and I will get one in the mail to you. All right. Hey, Rose, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. All right. So today we're going to be playing with the Wildly Flowering suite. So there's a stamp set and some dies and some beautiful paper. Jean can only stay for 15 minutes. That's fine. You can watch the replay whenever you want. And there's an embossing folder and some gemstones. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we'll get to it. Okay, so hopefully we won't have shadows today, but I don't know. We'll see. Hang on a minute, guys. I got to find, where's that little button that turns my camera around? There it is. There we go. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, you know, some days your brain just doesn't work. Okay, so we do have shadows. I fixed this so I wouldn't have shadows. Now, why am I still getting them? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, I have shadows and I can't help it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I tried to fix it and obviously it didn't work. All right, so your Wildly Flowering suite is on page 41 of the annual catalog. Okay, just going to tell you about that. Pages 40 to 41. All right, so here's the stamp set. So you've got a sending happy thoughts. You've been on my mind and thank you. you get some cute little flowers or little shrubs or whatever you want to call them, and a little decorative piece, okay? And then the dies, there are 7 dies. So these 4 cut out those little flowers, all right? And then these ones, I'm just going to show you what these do. So we have this one. So this piece here, I'll move that over. You know, I'm going to bring my mat in so that I could put it on something and you can see. So this piece here will cut this out like that and also gives you an inside piece. Okay? So that is that one. This one here cuts out this. Okay, so like that. So again, you've got a nice little border and an inside piece. And finally, this one here just cuts it out like that, but it's got these great little holes. Okay, these decorative holes that just add some interest to it. So you get 5 pieces with the 3 dies. 5 pieces with these 3 dies. So that's that, all right? And then we've got these cute little textured dots. I don't know, can you see how they're kind of textured there? No, not really. I'm trying to, there, maybe there. Anyways, they're quite cute. They have like little dots in them almost. They're just textured. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the camera to pick it up nice, and it's not. Anyways, okay, you have to take my word for it. And then we have an embossing folder, Dashing Designs, that is also part of the suite. Okay. And I don't know where that came from. I feel like I'm missing, oh, the paper. I knew I was missing something. This paper is so pretty. Well, in my opinion, anyways. Look at this. This is so pretty. And then it's just kind of almost like a linen look, beige on the, this is actually crumb cake. Okay. So there's that piece. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? This is Misty Moonlight. And then on the other side, these is two-tone. Okay. Yeah, I got the camera here. I don't know. I got this big shadow. No matter what I do, I can't get rid of it lately. And then we've got this one in the wild wheat. And again, we have the two-tone on the other side. Okay. And then we've got these cute little flowers in the mauve, something mauve. I can't think of what it is. Moody mauve. And then on the other side, we have more cute flowers in the wild wheat. And this one, again, is crumb cake and the moody mauve and the misty moonlight. And then you've got, again, that linen look on the back and the misty moonlight. Okay. And then this one is one of my favorites too. I don't know. I just love all these big prints. So again, this is the moody mauve. And then some cute little flowers on the back. Okay, so I've got 3 cards today to show you. So I'm just going to do one at a time. So basically, I did these, and then I cut out some pieces. So it's going to be kind of the same card, but maybe in different colors, just so you can see which one you like. So let's get started. So I have everything there. All right, so this is my base, which is in the thick, I need my thing, my bone folder. This is thick basic white. And again, it's 8.5 by 5.5, square to 4 1/4. Let's put the light on, see if that helps at all. Get rid of the shadow there. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so then I've cut a piece of wild wheat, and this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, just gonna put them here. And then I tried to get ahead of the game here. So I've got a piece of Early Espresso, and I've already run it through the embossing folder. Okay, so you can see kind of what it looks like. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. And let's just start with that. So we're just going to glue the espresso piece onto the wild wheat. So let's just start with that. And again, so I've just done like a very small border, like 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Sometimes I do 1/4 of an inch. Sometimes I do the 1/8 of an inch. Just depends on my mood. I think today, actually, all the cards I did are 1/8 of an inch. And also, because I did 2 borders, that's another reason I only did 1/8 of an inch. Sometimes I only do 1 piece on top of the base, and then I might do 1/4 of an inch. And then we're just going to glue this one on to the base. Like so. There we go. All right, let's start going to see if I can just move this down a little bit so you guys can see a bit better. Okay. All right, so what do I have here? All these little pieces that I've done. Okay, so I cut this out with this die. Okay, and it also gave me this, well, actually, it gave me a piece of the wild wheat, and then I recut it in the white. So I've got all kinds of these pieces, and I've got all kinds of these pieces because I've done all different colors. I did a whole bunch of different colors. So, and then I just cut a piece of the designer series paper with this one. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that on there. Move that out of the way for a minute. I'm just going to line that up. Okay. And then, now comes the tricky part. I'm going to put dimensionals on all this. So, let me see. Oh, my dimensionals are getting low here. All right. So, just put some dimensionals on. And you know, I like to use all my dimensionals because I like them to make sure they stay on. I know, I'm rather anal about this. There we go. And we'll just pull them off. My stomach seems to be growling a little bit, and I just had lunch, and I don't even feel hungry. But if you hear it, I apologize. Okay, we'll do it that way. Just going to kind of put that in the middle. All right, so then this little piece here, I found even the little minis, is that what they're called? Mini dimensionals, yes. They were too big, so, where are my scissors? Actually, you know what? I had some of these pieces cut. I wonder what I did with them. Oh, well. All right, so I'm just going to kind of go along here and just cut some thin strips. And I'll go along here and cut a little bit more. And hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, so I'm going to turn that over. And I put one piece there. And one piece over there. And one piece there. And one piece over here. And that looks good. piece over here. You want to make sure that it doesn't overlap, meaning that like it doesn't stick over, because you don't want it to show. And I couldn't use the adhesive foam strips because they're also too wide. So, and I could have cut all the little pieces of, you know, the dimensionals, but I think that would have taken longer. I just thought this was easier. Now I'm just going to look. That piece is kind of showing, so I'm just going to see if I can move him over a little bit. That looks good. Okay. So then you're just going to kind of gently put him down, move him around till you're happy. Looks pretty good. And then give him a good press. Okay. So then I've got a piece of paper that is 3/8 of an inch wide. And I'm just going to stamp happy birthday. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm always needing birthday cards, so this was the happy birthday I'm using from the Translucent Floral stamp set. So it's this one here. I thought it was out, but it's not. And I need a block. And I'm going to stamp it in the espresso, Early Espresso. So we'll just ink this up. Looks kind of dark and icky, but hopefully it'll be okay. If not, we'll turn it over. That looks good. Let's quit while I'm ahead. Close that up. All right, now, what am I going to do with this? So this one, I kind of just put in the middle, but I don't really know that I like that. So I'm thinking I might just, I should have moved that over more. You know what? I don't like that. So if at first you don't succeed, right? I'm going to kind of move it over towards the edge, I think. If I don't like that, I'll just do it again. That's the great thing about crafting. You just keep changing your mind until you're happy. All right. So I'm just going to kind of want it to come to the edge there. So I'm just going to snip it there. And maybe there. Maybe let's have it come there like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. Or do I want to just put it in the middle? Which I don't really like. But I can't really seem to come up with any other ideas. So, I kind of wanted it to go over to the side, but I think it's too small. So, I'm open to any suggestions here you guys have. You know what? I'm just going to cut it here. And cut a little bit more off. There. I'm okay with that. So I just glued it on because this has already been popped up. So it's just kind of over to one side, which I don't mind. There. Still don't really like it in the middle, but it's not bad. All right, so now my gemstones are over here. I'm going to be using these textured dots. And so I think what I'll do is I think I'll just put a couple on here. Actually, you know what? I might put all three on there. There, and then that kind of balances it out more. What do you think? All right. Oh, I forgot the bow. So I've already tied the bow. This is just the linen thread. And I need a glue dot. I'm just going to peel that glue dot off and roll it up. So it is, whoops, I don't know what I've done there. So it is not so big. Stick it on my knot there. And just put it there like that. And then we'll just trim these off. Like. So, there we go. This one's a little bit too long in comparison to the other one. There we go. All right, so there's that. And there's that one. All right, so next up, we have, what do we have next? We have this one. Okay, so, oh, hey, Shirley, how are you? Okay, so this again is a regular 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, but then I cut 1 inch off the edge, the front edge. All right, so let's see what we've got with this one. Okay, so again, I cut the 1 inch off. And, all right, so I've got a piece that's going to go on the front here. Just kind of open that up a bit so you can see. So this is Early Espresso. This is the wild wheat. So this is 3 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'll put this one here. And then I'm going to use this one. So this one I use that DSP. This one I'm going to use this DSP. And that measures 3 by 5 1/4. Okay. And we're just going to put that on now. I got a blob of glue there. Just want to smooth that out a bit. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good. Give that a nice press. And then we'll adhere that to the card. I have to open this up a bit so I can see. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I've got a piece that's going to go in here. The wheat is 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. All right, and then I've got a piece of crumb cake that I've already run through the embossing folder, and it measures 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Now the question is, that has to go there like that. And this is where I need your opinion. Here is the crumb cake that I don't know that I love. So it's going to kind of look like that and like that. So it kind of matches the kind of the crumb cake in there. Or I can use the wild wheat like that and put the Misty Moonlight on. What do you think? Misty Moonlight? I'm going to wait a second, see if anybody comes forth with a comment. Misty Moonlight or crumb cake? Oh. Crumb cake or Misty Moonlight? Nobody has an opinion today. Okay, then I'm going to go with the Misty Moonlight because I think I like that better. All right. We'll glue this on. And we'll go to the inside of the card. And I just, before I actually press it down, I'm just going to make sure it kind of lines up with the front here. Looks good. Press it down. Yeah, I think I like the blue much better. Okay, then I have, all right, so I have a couple little flowers I've already stamped and cut out. I stamped this one in the Early Espresso. I stamped this in black and colored with the Mossy Meadow blend and the Misty Moonlight blend. Okay. I cut out 2 circles because, again, I can't make up my mind. Using the Stylish Shapes dies, and it's the 3rd largest one, so it was this one here. Okay, this one here, 3rd largest. And I'll just put that there. And, where am I? Right. I cut a piece of Early Espresso using the circle 2 3/8 of an inch punch. Okay. So this punch can only be found on the online exclusives. All right. So 2 3/8 inch. All right. So we can do that. I just need to look again and see which one I like better. And that. And have it like that. Or we can do the beige. But since we didn't use the beige thing, I think I'm going to do the wild wheat. So I'm just going to, actually before I do that, I'm going to take this little piece here and the Misty Moonlight ink. And that's my little scrap. I have a scrap thing here. Here we go. So I'm going to stamp off so it's not full strength. I can't see there's any ink on this. All right, there we go. And I'm just going to kind of ink it all over. I just don't want it too strong. So, that's good. We don't need a lot, and it doesn't need to be perfect, just to give it a little bit of interest type of thing. All right, so now I can glue this onto the Early Espresso piece. Like that. And I'm just going to pop up my flowers. All right, but before I do that, I took from the Sentimental Park dies, I took the, where's the happy birthday right there. Okay. I'm not getting any comments here, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's just not doing it or it's just not working. So anyways, so what I did was I just stamped it on this little piece of paper. This little piece of paper looks like it's 1/8 of an inch. All right, and then I'm just going to cut it. And cut it here. And then cut it in between the happy and the birthday. I tried to find something that went down, but I couldn't find anything. I don't have anything, so I just kind of had to improvise. All right, so I need some mini dimensionals. There they are. And put them on the back here. And one over there. One over there. And one more down at the bottom. Right down at the bottom. Okay. So he'll go there. I know I haven't peeled the backs off yet because I'm still haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Oh. Okay, so now when I'm going to tell you, when I did this one, I didn't bother to put anything on the stem, and it was quite noticeable that it was very floppy, so I ended up squeezing a piece on. So I'm just going to do that now too. So again, I'm just using a piece that I cut here. This might actually be too long, but we'll see. A little too long. Well, actually, no, I think it'll be okay. Let's see. Yep, it'll be okay. And I want a little piece because I'm rather anal, as you know, with my dimensionals. I just want a little piece over here. Over here. That's too low. You'll be able to see that. That's better. Yeah, I think that'll do. Oh, I don't want to peel it off yet. Right. All right. And then I'm just going to kind of put the happy birthday over there. So I need, again, some little strips. So we'll just cut some more here. And a little piece for the happy, and a little piece for the birthday. And I think I'm going to put this on first, and then I will arrange the flowers accordingly. And then this one. Now, if you guys have better ways of doing this, I'm all for that, and I'm all for suggestions. Yeah, no, I'm not even getting any comments on my phone. So I don't know whether you guys are not commenting or it's not working. Okay, so I'll put the birthday or the happy up here. And the birthday can go just underneath that. I don't know, it looks kind of crooked. Let me see. I kind of have to hold it up to see because it's, I don't know, I can't seem to get this straight, not the way I want it. Okay, there we go. I think I got it now. And birthday, there we go. Okay, so I just need to peel the backs off of these. So have you guys been having a good summer so far? Turned a little chilly the last couple of days. I went out and played pickleball this morning at 8 o'clock, and it was quite cool. Had to wear a jacket, which I don't like. It's too early to be wearing jackets. Okay, so let's put him there like that. And I scrunched him up. All right, and we'll just kind of put him over here, like so. There we go. All right, and then I'm just going to glue this on because it's got enough pop-ups here, dimensionals. So you want to make sure that you only put the glue on the side. So we'll just put some glue on. I just want to go a little bit further. No, maybe not. There we go. Okay, just hang on. I want to put a little bit more glue here. And Let's put it like there. All right, no glue went over, thank goodness. All right, and then where's my dimension? All right, and we'll put some of these on. Put one over there, and one over here, and one down here. Whoop, upside down. Put him there. All right, so this one is in the blue, and this one is in kind of a crumb cake color. So there are those two. Oh, yeah. So I didn't cut this piece, but I also, as you can see, put on a piece of the Early Espresso and then just stamped it with the other stamp and colored it in Mossy Meadow and Misty Moonlight. Okay. So I didn't do that on that one. All right. Last but not least, we've got this simple one here. I've already prepped most of it, so should go pretty fast. I've already colored the flower and everything. All right. So this was the one that I did. All right. But I'm going to do this side, see what it's like. Okay. So again, we have the white that measures, 8.5 by 5.5, square to 4.25. And then it's going to take the bone folder and give it a nice crease. Okay. And then I have a piece of Early Espresso, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I have this one. Now I did this one, and let me just bring them in here and show you. Hang in there. And this one. I found, at least I think, that these patterns are all basically the same. So there's your blues, and then your wild wheat, and this one, okay? So they're all kind of basically the same pattern, but in different colors. So I thought I would just do one, and that's all we really need to. I'm just trying to give you a bunch of examples, a bunch of samples that you can, you know, different colors and stuff, see which one you like the best. Ah, that was close. Yeah, so I had, what did I have? I had an English muffin for breakfast this morning. And I don't know what I did, but somehow I managed to knock it on the floor. And of course, it went butter side down. So I was not happy about that. I don't think this matters which way it goes. So we're going to put it this way. I'm just going to glue this on. So again, this is a pretty quick card. I like the white background when there's white in the card. It just kind of picks it all up nice. Okay, so I've got a little brown strip that's going to go from end to end here. And it measures 7/8 of an inch by 4 1/8. And then I've got a piece of white that's going to fit on there. And that measures 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. Yeah, so these two go together. I'm looking at this thinking that's not right. So 7/8 of an inch. There we go. All right, so I need to stamp this first in Moody Mauve. Moody Mauve. I think I've said this before, but when I was watching a US demonstrator, she kept calling it mauve. And I thought, why is she calling it Moody Mauve? It's mauve. But then I realized that I Googled it and found out Canadians pronounce it mauve, but Americans pronounce it mauve. So who knew? I'm looking for my stamp. Here it is. So we'll do sending happy thoughts. Now I think this might just fit on here. Okay, we'll just ink it up. And I think it was going over to one side. Yeah, so it's way over to one side there. So put that over there like that. Looks pretty good. Oh, I better close this up because you know what happens if you don't close up your ink pads. I'm sure we've all done it. All right, now we're just going to glue this on. You know what? I just need to wipe the end off because he's getting all gungy. Let's try again. Whoa! Boy, that really poured out, eh? Okay, so I've just got a piece of scrap paper here. I'm just kind of gonna do that. And then I'm gonna throw it in the garbage before I got glue all over me. Okay, so line that up. That looks pretty good. And we're just gonna pop this up with dimensionals. And I lost my big dimensionals. Don't know where they are. I'm sure they're right here, but hang in there. Nope, I don't see them anywhere. So, okay. And then, you know what? I'm just going to cut a strip here. You know that you use up the ends of all of these, right? You don't just use those little pieces and then throw it out. You use all your scraps. Oh, it stuck to me. Ugh. Stuck to me so much it ripped the back of the cardstock. All right, we'll just, that looks pretty good. There. Oh yes, and then I have my little flower. So I actually put the mini dimensionals. I actually put 2 on because one just seemed to be kind of low. See, so if I just put 1 on, it kind of still bends down and I don't want it to break at the stem. So I'm going to put 2 on. So just peel the back off. And then line that up. And I need just a little bit of glue here. Okay, we'll just line it up. That looks good. Oh. Did I take the, yeah, I did. I was going to say, did I take the backing off of that one? All right, and then we'll just get the textured dots again. And we'll use the little ones again. So 1 over here. 1 over here. And, oh, where'd you go? And 1 over here. All right, so there are these 2. So again, same card, just different pattern. Okay, and then there are these 2, same card, just different patterns. And this one, exactly the same card, but 2 different colors. Okay, so let me just get rid of all of these pieces of paper. And that. And then we'll just kind of put these out. Like that, and like that, and like that. There, you can see them okay? Good. All right, that's it. I've taken up enough of your time today. So again, I still don't have any comments. So I hope you enjoyed the card. Oh, look. So still here just watching. Okay, so I did get a comment. Look at that. All right, so that's all I've got today. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you back here next Wednesday. All right, take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't forget, if you want a copy of the catalog, leave me a comment, okay? All right. Bye now.